This is where our worlds collide.
All I have for you is a word. It'll open the right doors, and some of the wrong ones too. Tenet.
You're shooting the bullet.
Use it carefully.
You're catching it.
There are people in the future who need us. Who need Tenet.
As ever, specifics are being withheld, but the film follows a secret agent tasked with preventing World War III. The extra twist, making it recognizably Nolan, is that it focuses on something called time inversion. An official synopsis confirms that John David Washington is the protagonist in Chris Nolan's original sci-fi action spectacle. Armed with one word Tenet, and fighting for the survival of the entire world. But what does Tenet actually mean? Well, the answer most people go for is the definition on Google, which is a principle or belief, especially one of the main principles of religion or philosophy. However, whilst this may relate to the film, there is another meaning that most people don't know. And one of you know what a Sator square is? A theory had been emerging that Chris Nolan's globe-trotting espionage thriller is based off a 2,000-year-old double palindrome, the Sator square. A 5x5 square which spells out a 5-letter word from every angle. These words are from top to bottom: Sator, Arpo, Tenet, Opera, and Rhodas. But to blow your mind, first we need to have a small history lesson about these double palindrome squares. The very first Sator square dates back to 79 AD, the year Pompeii was destroyed by volcanic ash. Over a millennia later, when the remains of Pompeii were explored in 1925, a carving containing a palindrome was found on the bathroom wall of a house, the first in many to come in that particular exploration. Since then, many more Sator squares have been found all across the world, including Roman forts in Manchester and churches in Essex, all over the world. The Sator square puzzle contained double palindromes, Sator and Rhodas, Tenet and Tenet, Arpo and Opera. The Sator square is regarded by most as arguably the first ever puzzle we have discovered on this planet. If you put all 5 words together, you get a sentence: Sator, Arpo, Tenet, Opera, Rhodas, which translates into the farmer named Arpo uses the plow for work. Now this might not mean anything, but let's go full conspiracy theory. For those who are still weary, let us not forget that Nolan has already used 3 of these 5 words in its original Latin form. Tenet, of course, is title of the film. Second, Sator, which is the name of Kenneth Branagh's character. This word means originator or founder, and the third word is opera. For those who have seen the prologue trailer, the opening sequence takes places in an opera house. However, there is another configuration of the Sator square. Christians many centuries ago repositioned the 25 letters around the central N of the square, figuring out they could spell out Pater Noster, meaning, Our Father. 4 letters were left that hadn't been used, 2 A's and 2 O's, referencing Alpha and Omega, conveying the omniscience of God. The symbols and puzzles would have resonated with Christians during the time they were made in Roman Empire, identifying themselves with secret messages and signs, with this palindromic square showcasing their forbidden beliefs in the time. It gets even more freaky when you start drawing a Maltese cross in the square by joining A, E, and O vowels in each quadrant in a V formation and joining them to N, spelling EN, which is an indefinite and long period of time. This puzzle contained 5 consonants, S, T, R, P, N, and 3 vowels, A, E and O, taking the outermost consonants S, T, R and the central N, suggests Saturn, the Roman god of time, and maybe one of the Tenet themes will be supremacy and control over time. This would link into what we have seen from the trailer so far. The one thing we do know about Nolan's 11th feature are the filming locations of the 7 countries, 2 of them are India and Italy. In India he shoot at Taj Mahal Palace Hotel in Mumbai and the Royal Yacht Club. Shooting also took place at the Adriatic coast in southern Italy, in the Amalfi region, less than 20 miles from same Pompeii where the Sator Square was discovered. In the end, time will decide what is the real connection between the Sator Square and the Christopher Nolan's Tenet. From Inception and Interstellar to the Dark Knight trilogy, Nolan rarely fails to deliver unparalleled thrills. But he is a cryptic filmmaker, keeping as many details as possible under wraps until the very last moment. That's all for the day. See you next time.